Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of the Pigskin Panel. Everybody's favorite time of the week, even though it's a little bit switched up nowadays. But hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's fine and dandy and ready to get into some football conversations. But before we start off here, again, just want to give a shout out to all of our fans, always supporting and representing the Pigskin Panel. And then for everybody that's brand new to the podcast, the Pigskin Panel is this football, and we're talking about the NFL, American football. So anybody else, European football, that's not the conversations over here. But we're just four best friends. Wanted just to talk about football, whether it be news going around the league, a little bit of banter about our favorite players, teams, NFL news, and then when it comes to regular season, when it comes to fantasy, games that just happened, so on and so forth. Really, anything about NFL, it will be covered here. And just can't wait to get into the conversations as always. But going around the panel here, just to introduce ourselves, my name is AJ Lavender. I'm a huge Broncos fan. To the right of me, we have my man Cody McGuire. He represents the Flock Gang of Baltimore Ravens. Below me here, we have my man Mike Sharp at Mike Sharp 11. He is part of America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. And to the diagonal of me, if I can get this point right, there it is. We got my man Joel Braga, Jay Braggs, 35, representing the sunny state of Florida with the Miami Dolphins. And again, guys, we are your Pigskin Panel. Fellas, man, how you guys doing? How is everybody feeling this week?
Very good.
Very, very good. What about you?
Well, Cody, you didn't say very, very good. You just said, what about me? That's
yeah, very good. Very good.
Well, fellas, I'm doing wonderful, man. Great. Cannot complain at all. Just always pumped up for this conversation, this podcast, man. I love it, man. Just talking shit about football. Who cannot love it, right? But yeah, again, for those that aren't following us yet or subscribe to us, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you know when we go live. We go live every Wednesday for this May, around this time, 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then after that, in June, July, August, so on and so forth, we'll be going back to our regular programming of Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. So just bear with us with that change there. But yeah, follow us on our social medias too. Our social medias, Cody's rocking right now. Our handle is at the Pigskin Panel, and that is on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, of course, here on YouTube. We don't have LinkedIn. Sorry, guys. I know we're not that professional yet, but hey, if ESPN and Fox Sports 1 wants to get a hold of us, we'll create one. But again, I just want to give a shout out to the comment section, the people that are watching live with us, man. You guys are awesome. Always sticking around for the whole podcast, giving us your thoughts. So definitely, if you do like this, share it out. That way we get more people in the comment sections. And continue just to keep on talking shit and giving us some more comments within it, man. We love it. We love it. But starting off that too, right now there's some crazy shit going on in the world. So definitely the Pigskin Panel's thoughts and prayers goes out to the people of Palestine. It's crazy world going on there. So anybody that's affected, family, friends, wise, and just everybody there, our thoughts and prayers go out to you. But going from there, we always start off with our show with my man Mike Sharp, who's actually rocking our sponsorship right now, which is Extraordinarily Average, which is his clothing company, man. So,
Yes,
Mike,
sir.
what are you drinking tonight? And tell us a little bit more about Extraordinarily Average.
Well, today we got the Diener special. We got Vitamin P, Pilsner.
The Pilsy. Whoa.
Any fans out in Alberta will know this. But yeah, Extraordinarily Average. We just dropped our Summer of Love collection. We got some sweet new designs. Hudson Hayes, our designer, awesome work. Go check it out at extraordinarylyaverage.ca. We got some good stuff there. So
Love it. And that will be put in the description there afterwards if you guys want to check that out. And a big shout out to our main man, Huddy Hayes out there, the graphic designer. Incredible work, man. Incredible work. But yeah, if you guys didn't check out last week's episode, we did cover our reactions of the first round of the NFL draft. So if you're definitely interested in watching that, hop over into our profile on YouTube, or it'll probably be on the right-hand recommendation side there, about the 5 quarterbacks coming in. It's the new era for that. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely go check that out and leave a comment in the comment section on what you think. But coming in for today, we have some breaking news in the NFL about a Hall of Fame quarterback and a possible replacement for him. So Currently, right now, the Green Bay Packers did come out and say that Jordan Love, the new heir apparent, is still far behind on this progress of becoming a number one quarterback, which, first of all, you guys traded up for this dude to replace Aaron Rodgers. So for him still to be not even NFL ready, what in the hell is going on there? Like, now when Jordan Love was coming out, did anybody really rate him at all?
No.
Like, did any of you guys?
He was looked at as a project, like what he's kind of right now. But I don't know. From what I've heard is like Rodgers doesn't even talk to him, so I'm not even surprised he's far behind. Because like Rodgers is Rodgers, like he's kind of comes off as a bit of a prick sometimes, but it's like that's not a good situation to have your future quarterback behind a guy like him. Like he's a great talent to watch, but for him banter wise, like he doesn't even talk to him. So what are you going to learn from him really? So I don't know what they're going to do there, and maybe end up just throwing Jordan Love into games and see what happens. But they're too good of a team to do that.
Joe, you going to say something there?
Well, I think Jordan Love was like the 4th or 5th prospect last year for a quarterback, like in the rankings around. So for them, he was like projected to go in the 2nd round. So for them to go up into the 1st round and snag him or whatever it was, there's no big deal. But yes, the other day Davante Adams was on the herd and he was saying that Jordan Love looks fine at practice, makes lots of good throws, and I don't know. It all depends what he can do in a game, right? Practice is a lot different, but Davante Adams seems to think he's okay.
And it's crazy too because I saw like Davante Adams when he posted. I think maybe it was what they heard too of Colin Cowherd, where it's like if Aaron Rodgers does leave, he doesn't know what that entails for his future. That he'd have to really think about it. Like
that was on the herd, yeah.
And that's not what they want to hear.
No.
Packers.
We have arguably a PFF top 3 wide receiver last year, and he's thinking about leaving because of our mistakes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He was probably the best wide receiver in the league last year.
Yeah. I think so. I think Cody, you had him in your fantasy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was easily the best wide receiver.
Was he wide receiver 1 this year? Or last year?
Yeah, I think he led the NFL in touchdowns too, and he didn't even play. I think it was 2.5 games. So
damn it!
I mean,
I swear, like every game he had at least one. I felt like every game he had a touchdown.
He
could be wrong, but it seemed that way.
It was the same thing 2 years ago. He had a touchdown literally every game.
He's such a monster. He's so good.
And now he's gonna have this quarterback gonna be thrown to him. The breaking news is that Blakey Bortles, the former Jacksonville Jaguar and Denver Bronco quarterback, is now going to be the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers.
He was on the Broncos? When?
Yep, he was in the Broncos last year. We picked him up.
When Locke got hurt, right?
Yeah, when Locke got hurt. Yep.
I didn't even know.
Because then what happened was it was Locke got hurt. Jeff Driscoll came in. He tweaked his leg or something like that, right? So then we had Brett Rippon and nobody else. Right, and then we had Blake Bortles sign him, and then all of a sudden, all 4 of them were hanging out, or all 3 of them, whatever, was hanging out with someone that had that COVID thing, and that's when we had to go to Kendall Hinton for that wide receiver, him selling cars, and gets a call saying, "Hey, you're playing starting quarterback tomorrow." What?
Bortles is a beauty, though. It's just a terrible quarterback.
How did that game not get postponed? By the way, like.
The NFL just hates us, man. Like
the NFL's
like
corrupt.
That's why. That's what it is, man. How do you expect a team to go in without even a college backup quarterback? Like, what are we even talking about?
Dude,
he was a wide receiver.
Yeah, he was our wide receiver. A return specialist out of that.
You could have 30 guys on the COVID list, and they'll still make you play. Like the NFL's just all about money. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there was not a shot in hell that we were ever winning that game. Like, I want to see the Vegas odds on that, because that would have been the most slantedest game I think I've ever seen in my life.
Guarantee you wouldn't be allowed to bet.
I said an episode or 2 ago that it was the worst game I ever watched.
Oh, yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
It was.
Dude, the one pass he had was like looking like I threw with my right hand, and I'm left-handed. So
I think
as a Bronco fan, I would watch to be like curious, but that I would just be like, I can't watch this anymore, man. Like this is
Oh
tough.
yeah, I watched the whole game, and it was just one of those just for you can tell. I could tell the story to my grandkids, like, hey,
Yeah.
I seen a wide receiver be a starting quarterback for our Denver Broncos grandson. Like
when that was going on, I was like, I don't know if Elway stole the girl that Goodell liked or what, man. But that
had to be.
Yeah.
You know that. Have you ever seen that YouTube video of John Elway riding a scooter in Las Vegas? That was probably the night it happened or something. Just absolutely rinsed on the scooter, electric scooter.
Yeah, so we have 4 QBs that we're postponing this, right? No, why?
Oh God, no.
Oh, perfect.
No.
Great. We'll find someone, I guess.
You're running a Wildcat offense all game and have fun with it.
I guess we'll just go get the popcorn guy to throw the ball.
Yeah, Goodell was like, Elway, lace him up, get out there.
Yeah.
They did the same thing. They did the same thing to the Niners. The entire team was hurt, and there was like 15 players on the COVID list.
They still had Nick Mullins as a quarterback, though.
Oh, I know, but like they were playing practice squad guys all over.
They love to preach player safety too. It's like, you guys do not give a shit about player safety.
Yeah.
Oh, with like not even close about player safety. Shit, who did we play? Who did we play that night? Actually, I'm trying to think of who it was.
The Saints.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even worse. You have one of the best pass rushing defenses. You had like Demario Davis and all those boys rushing a backup, a punt return wide receiver. Like, get out of here, man! Like that is.
Cam Jordan
Yeah,
probably had like 4 sacks that game.
Marshawn Lattimore probably picking everything off. You had Marcus Davenport rushing on the other side. Like, man, that was not even like, yeah, they had to put some type of betting restriction on it, because I think anybody and everybody would like mortgage their own house and put all their kids' tuition into that game. Like,
it wasn't even, the sad part is the Saints only put up like 20 points. They were struggling to score. And Hill didn't even throw a touchdown in that game. He ran 2 in.
Well, yeah, that's because our defense is nasty, man.
Yeah, it will be this year.
Oh yeah, but they did, like, it was 31-3. So I mean, yeah, they scored.
At least you put up
30. No.
Yeah,
Taysom ran and Taysom didn't throw it. I know that.
Yeah, and the 3 points was a Brandon McManus 63-yarder for the record.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just Brandon's go out there. You're at R40. Just heave one up, buddy.
Whatever.
Yeah, Taysom Hill threw for 70 yards and a pick.
Yeah,
really,
man, our defense is nasty, bro. Don't knock our defense. The craziest thing about it is that Kendall Hinton is a Hall of Famer now. Did you guys know that?
In a sense,
yeah. So they either have the football or a plaque, because it's the first time ever in history that's ever happened. So technically, he's a Hall of Famer for sucking.
Yeah.
So it's in the Hall of Fame. It's in the Hall of Fame for like NFL moments or something like that, like NFL craziest moments. Just imagine, like, you're going with your grandkids, Canton, just, hey, there I am. Oh, Grandpa, were you really good? No.
No, we got waxed. We got absolutely waxed 31-3 by the Saints, but I threw a couple passes in the show.
I actually just sold a Dodge Caravan before that game, so yeah.
Hinton did average 13 yards per completion that game. He was 1 of 9 for 13. So there's that.
God.
Yeah, there's that. So
I'm surprised they let him throw that many times.
You just run the ball 57 times.
Hey man, just heave it. Whatever, man. How many picks did he have, Cody?
2. 1 of 9, 13 yards, and 2 picks.
That is by far the worst numbers for a quarterback I've ever seen.
No, I think that man from the dude from Buffalo was worse. What was his name?
Peter Pedersen?
Oh,
Peter, yeah.
Nate
He had what, 7 picks the one game? Absolute dud.
Yeah. Yeah, against the Chargers, I think.
Like, he had like 3 games where he threw like 4 picks.
I think he's the third stringer at the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, he was like the worst quarterback I've ever seen, I think.
Nate, is it Nate Peterman?
Nate Peterman, yeah.
I couldn't get over how much he just threw to the other team.
Dude,
are you in money trouble and you're
when,
just betting on the other team?
When I was looking at the score, because I remember I'm like, oh, I wonder what the stats of that game. And I looked at it was like a blow. I think it was almost like a shutout. And I was like, what the heck? And I checked the stats. I'm like, wait, he has 7 touchdowns. And I look, it was like 7 picks. I was like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, and then second of all, how does not the GM look at that after the third pick was like, get in here? Somebody.
Literally anyone else just go in and play. My God. I've never played QB, coach. Don't care. Just go.
Coach, I'm not even on the team.
Yeah.
Guy.
They're pulling the Reggie Ray scene from Not Another Teen Movie. The guy who gets all the concussions.
Yeah.
Can he play?
They have the tally for all his concussions.
Yeah, he's just like, can he play? He's like, I don't think he can walk. That's not what I said. I said, can he play?
Can he still lace him up? Yes, get out there.
Sorry.
What's that, Cody?
Are you going to bring up the schedule? The schedule got released 12 minutes ago.
Yeah, but before we do that, man, just again, still staying on the topic of Rodgers, man, where do you guys really think he's going to land? Because to me, the Blake Bortles pickup, of course, the Jordan Love, it looks like they're now moving on. Again, Reader's gone now too, so that's out of there now. So, it is really now pointing more on the fence that Rodgers, beginning of the NFL season, is not going to be a cheesehead. So, teams out there, what are you guys thinking? Where do you think either the most ideal fit is, or where do you think it's going to be his biggest chance of odds of landing? We'll go with Joel first, man.
If I had to guess, I'd say Denver. But the other part of me says I honestly think they hate him so much right now that they just say, you know what, go do your Jeopardy thing, whatever. We're not trading you to somewhere else like they said. I know they said that, but will they actually do that is another thing. But I don't see them moving him. I think they're going to force him to play, and if he doesn't want to play, then so be it. I don't see them trading him.
Yeah. I also think Denver's the best spot for him. I can see Oakland or Las Vegas too.
Mm-hmm.
But Chucky seems to really love Derek Carr, so I don't know. But if you're getting Rodgers, I feel like you'd move on from him. But
the Giants kind of make sense.
Yeah, but they're also in love with Jones for some reason. I don't know what they've seen, but.
Well, they put all the eggs in that basket this year, so if it's no good this year, then it ain't going to be good any other year.
Yeah, good point. The ball's in the Packers' court. They can do whatever they want.
Exactly.
We don't want to trade you. If you don't want to play, okay, then sit out. We'll just go with these two guys then.
Yeah, we got Blake Bortles. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Could you guys see this? And this is what I was thinking. Because, of course, being a Bronco fan, I love the news of, us getting the Hall of Fame quarterback again.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Peyton. And, I don't hate that. And like you said, we have Drew Lock there, but at the same time, we get a guy like Aaron Rodgers. Hey, man, I like you, but deuces, you know what I mean? Your locker is now gone. Your bags are already out the door. And, it would be best of luck, buddy. And we didn't get you a plane. You're driving the Greyhound there. But the one thing I thought, man, I was kind of curious, especially there because it's been kind of quiet. What if the Green Bay Packers and Houston Texans made a deal?
For Deshaun?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
It's a situation where, they're like, well, we got Jordan Love and everything like that. We can really take the chance on Deshaun actually clearing up his name and all this stuff. And, worst comes to worst, we have Blake Bortles. He stinks it up. We get a first-round draft pick still out of what we have, a better first-round draft pick, and we can take a crack at that. If Deshaun comes back good, we just got basically a quarterback for the next 7+ years type of thing.
I see Rodgers wanting to go to at least somewhere that has some weapons. He ain't gonna go to.
But the thing is, he doesn't have a choice. You know what I mean?
He has no say. Yeah.
Well, then he doesn't have to play. Even if they trade him, he doesn't have to play.
I don't
You
see
get money back and go do the Jeopardy thing.
Yeah, I don't see Green Bay going after Deshaun because they're like a community-owned team, right? And it doesn't really look good with his
that
whole
is
situation.
right. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
With his whole situation, I don't think that would go over well with the board of Green Bay.
Yeah, I totally forgot they're still owned by the fans. That is right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who knows? Like, I don't know if he'll get moved. Like, it may come to the point where the Packers are just like, all right, whatever, let's just get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Too much of a hassle, but he's definitely not retiring. There's no way this guy's writing a check for $25 million and paying the Packers back. Like, that's not a chance that's happening.
And I think with his mentality too, man, he's like, because like you said, he's smug, right? He's a smug guy, a little bit on the cockier side. You know what I mean? He probably just doesn't want to go off like that. You know, he'd probably be one of those people like, you know, F you, Green Bay. Like, I'm gonna go here and make sure I beat you guys and show you that you guys are the mistake kind of thing, and run another MVP. I think that would be his mentality. In my opinion,
you saw what Tom Brady did, and I think he wants to maybe do that now. Well, I can go win somewhere else.
Imagine he pulls a Brett Favre and signs with the Vikings.
It could be a possibility because the Vikings were looking up just to get another quarterback, right? And Kirk Cousins' time is
but they can't get rid of Kirk Cousins though,
unless they swap quarterbacks plus picks.
They'd have to give a lot of picks for the Green Bay to take all that money because it's all guaranteed. So
it's all guaranteed money.
Yeah. Nothing is like cuttable. He's not cuttable at all.
Yeah.
And what, he's going to pay $26 million a year, like fully guaranteed?
This year's 31. Next year's 45.
Oof. Oh.
Yeah, it's heavily backloaded.
Yeah, and he could say, "I'm not going to practice," and they were like, "Oh."
Like that's the thing with like
I'm not going to play a game.
Them now with Kellen Mond, like Kellen Mond's 100% sitting for 2 years because Kirk Cousins has to play. They have no choice.
That makes it really that fully guaranteed, man. That could just bite you in the ass if it's not the right guy, man.
At the time, I was like, "This is terrible. Like, why are you doing this? This isn't the guy you do a fully guaranteed deal with."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a guy who's really just a guy. You know what I mean?
In all fairness to Cousins, that guy gets shit on more than anybody. As far as guys that have good stats, he has good stats. He just can't win big games. That's his thing. He does play well.
He can't win big games. Should not be a fully guaranteed contract guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was pooped to begin the year last year. The Vikings were terrible.
Then JJ came up, was like, "This is my team. Who needs Stephon Diggs?"
Cousins for me is just not consistent enough. He'll have very good games, and then he'll have some games just like, who is this guy?
I liked him a little bit at Washington, but I can't stand the guy now. To be honest with you, he's okay. I'm not.
Is Kirk Cousins' career trajectory Matt Stafford? A guy that's
Matt Stafford's way more talented.
More talented. Yeah. Oh, no question about it. But I'm just saying career-wise.
I don't know.
Can't win big games. Has stats.
But Matt Stafford had a lot of fourth quarter comebacks with the Lions early on in the career.
Yeah,
that's because they're down every game. But
the Lions were just destined to suck.
The Lions were also poor they were poor. They did what the Jets did. They didn't build around them properly. Same with what they didn't do with Darnold.
Technically, the Lions in that 1 year was nice, but they just didn't have a good run game. Like when Ndamukong Suh was like, Ndamukong Suh that's going to be like a Hall of Famer looking.
But they had him and Nick Fairley at D tackle, which was hard to run up the middle on them. So
and then you had Stafford Calvin like.
Yeah, they go 10-6 and lost to the Cowboys in
the game. Yep.
Since Megatron, who have they really had? Like they haven't really given a true number one.
Oh, Golden Tate, man, you can't be on a show.
Marvin Jones Jr.
Kenny Golladay did lead the NFL in touchdowns.
Kenny Golladay was nasty. I think he's going to be big things in the Giants.
He emerged as a good player, but this is like recently though. For the last, say, not including the last 2 years. 5 years before that, he really had they didn't really do much for him.
Yeah.
O-line has always been bad there.
I feel like
they never have a running game.
Stafford and Cousins are actually a pretty similar career paths. They've both been on whatever teams. They've been on one or two good teams both. They have good stats. They don't win. I don't know. I'm not saying he's better than Stafford, but they have pretty similar paths.
The career trajectory, yeah, it's kind of crazy. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, with Aaron Rodgers though, man, hey, if he comes to Denver, it's all. And I was hearing that we were looking at one of their right tackles. So hey, that signing happens where we signed a Green Bay right tackle. You boys get ready because it is about to go down. Because we need a right tackle, yeah, definitely for sure.
They just signed Massey, didn't they? The Broncos.
Did they? I really haven't even checked my phone literally within the last hour and a half.
I think they signed
that's Chicago Bears right tackle, right?
No, Leno went to the Washington or the football team. Washington football team. Then.
The thing about Rodgers is really where is he going to go other than the Broncos, the Raiders, and then the Niners? I guess that's it. There's no other team he would go to.
Yeah. The Dolphins.
Maybe the Dolphins. Yeah. Maybe.
Bobby Massey was the right tackle for the. I thought so.
Yeah, signed him for 1 year, right?
Yeah, he played for the Chicago Bears for 4 years as a right tackle.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Leno, the guy who went to the left tackle. Who went to
the left tackle. He's nice, man. He was real nice.
Yeah, he's good.
I feel like Rodgers is going to force his way out of Green Bay. He's not going to pay them back that money, and I don't know. I can't see him playing for them.
You know what would be a decent spot that nobody's brought up is look at how old Big Ben is. Imagine throwing Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. There's weapons galore there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Receivers.
And then who was the other quarterback?
They drafted Harris too, so they're gonna have a better run game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or at least should.
No, I like that. That's a great landing spot. And I know my family. I have family that's diehard Steelers fans, so they'd be over the roof.
I know a guy who would not like that move very much.
Dude, this division's gonna be. I think this division's gonna be hard enough. We do not need Aaron Rodgers here.
No.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
That's gonna be the toughest division of football, man.
But even Cincy, man. Cincy's not going to have a great year, but they improved, I thought, during free agency.
Oh, yeah, they'll be good at 2 years.
Yeah, they will be. They will be.
All right, and now swinging to her here with the schedule that just got released. I haven't seen the actual full schedule, but I did see the other day that because you said the full schedule just got released, Cody.
Yeah.
I just saw that the first week got announced. So that's what I have here. And I guess we have our superstar here of the Pigskin Panel, my man Brandon DeLima coming in. He's saying, Cody, we see you in week 11. So the Ravens versus the Chicago Bears week 11, it looks like. And then
hopefully Fields. Hopefully Fields.
Yeah, hopefully we see Fields tearing it up. And then Brandon also said Massey was the tackle from the Bears. So okay.
I think we put
Brayden, if you know a little bit more about him, man, let me know, man. Is it did we get your Elijah Wilkerson? I hope not. So
for God's sakes, I hope not.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? As long as it's a starting right tackle, man, I'm that desperate right now. I just want a right tackle that say we started for 16 games. If we get that's progress.
They need someone, so
yeah.
Trust me, you'd rather have Juwan James with one Achilles.
I mean, touche. Touche.
It is, but it is 1 year, $4 million. So if it doesn't work out, it's really cuttable.
Yeah, it's really cuttable. But yeah, going back to the schedule here, man. To kick things off, we actually have the showdown with the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sharp, your boy starts off Thursday night football. Cowboys versus Tampa Bay.
Throw us a bone, man. We just got
Super Bowl champs.
We got shit on all year, and you throw us that team week 1. That's perfect.
At Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it doesn't get much worse than that.
Yeah,
Other than that,
welcome.
I think
welcome back to the league, buddy.
I think our strength of schedule is pretty easy this year, so I'm assuming that's going to be one of the hardest games. Well, it will be the hardest team we play.
Yeah, Cowboys got the second easiest schedule this year.
Yeah, I mean that helps from the division we play in and where we placed last year. So
Yeah.
But come on, man. I don't want to see that week one. Excited for the football season? Oh, let's just watch my team lose week one.
Hey, the good thing about it is week one, and week one is usually the craziest week.
Yeah,
in football history.
I'm just
You know what I
hoping
mean?
they have a Super Bowl hangover or something.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dallas
Tom
comes
Brady.
firing.
last year, the Colts lost to the Jags week 1, and I was out of Cody's pick'em pool week
Same.
1.
I picked the Jags. It was the only game they won all year.
Oh,
Some bullshit.
Oh no.
Excuse my language. But yeah,
Pick 'em
very
pull
first
out
pick.
first.
hey, you don't offend me.
Unbelievable. Unreal.
That's insane. And then speaking of the next on Sunday, we actually have the revenge game to kick us off too. So we have New York Jets versus Carolina Panthers, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think that's probably going to be either the first most watched game or the second. So it's going to be interesting because revenge games are usually hot for quarterbacks. So
Okay.
Sam Darnold
Who?
might.
Who?
The Carolina Panthers versus the New York Jets.
Oh,
So we get to see Darnold versus Zach Wilson, the young slinger, right from the rip, which is going to be awesome to see, especially when it comes to revenge game. But we also get to see the Jacksonville Jaguars with T-Law against the Loserville Houston Texans. So
The team that has
T-Law-
4 starting running backs on it.
T-Law
Yeah.
might mess around and throw for 350 on his first game, man. I don't know.
Is it Tyrod
They've
Taylor
gotta
taking the
have-
reins?
they've got to have the record for most players signed this offseason. They signed like 30 players this offseason, and they're all not good.
I was going to say majority.
Hey,
of
hold
them
up, hold
crap.
up, hold up, hold up. Philip
No.
Lindsay signed for the Texans, man. Watch him
No,
out.
Okay, yeah.
But it's crazy. Like
They signed your boy Mark Ingram too, so
yeah,
watch what you say.
yeah.
He's kind of
Yeah.
junk now, though.
What was up with this
Kinda.
Was
He's
was
been
his
junk
knee?
for a couple.
Was like arthritis like Todd Gurley kind of?
Mark, he got hurt actually in the game I went to see against the Browns, and he's just I don't know. He's just been not himself since.
Mark Ingram has egoitis.
What is that?
His ego is too big.
Oh, ego.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Braden said he started every game for the Bears for the right tackle until last season, going out with a knee injury.
Oh, that's what you want to
Why-
see.
Why are we signing tackles with knee injuries, bro?
That's
Do
what
you
you
What
want
have
to
is
see.
going on,
Do
man?
you have a choice?
Man. Oh.
You go trade route, though. Don't they have some cap space?
Yeah, we do have a lot of cap space, but that's
Dude,
supposed
the
to be forward.
Cowboys schedule, sorry to interrupt, is actually pretty difficult. I'm surprised that you guys get
I don't want to hear that.
Bucks, Chargers, first 2 weeks. Like that's not easy.
Yeah, but it's based off schedule of last year, record of last year. Chargers were poop last year.
That's true.
But like I'm looking at it right now, the Detroit Lions have the 7th hardest schedule.
That's fair.
Jared Goff, welcome to the Motor City.
Yeah, the Cowboys have the 2nd easiest schedule.
I think we're like top 10.
Easiest
We're
schedule in the league is Philadelphia Eagles. Broncos are at 27, Dolphins are at 28, Ravens, Baltimore have the 2nd hardest schedule.
Yeah, because that division's tough.
Yeah, Steelers have the hardest schedule.
Yeah, I saw Steelers had the hardest schedule. And yeah, and speaking of the Steelers, they kick off against the Buffalo Bills. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 1 p.m.
On the
game.
road too, isn't it? Isn't that in Buffalo?
Yeah, it's
I can't believe Big
the Bills
Ben
Mafia.
is starting this year. Seriously, I can't.
Trooper, man.
What?
What do they have? Like
I said I can't believe Big Ben's still starting for that team.
Yeah.
He's the last quarterback from the era, right? Because Philip Rivers and Eli are now done. Yeah, so he's the last one from that.
But
By
looking
week-
ahead to
By
the
week 10
future,
is a noodle arm.
who do they have for the future? Like Mason Rudolph stinks.
Oh, they have Hodge.
Wayne Haskins.
Duck.
Oh,
Yeah,
Duck.
Haskins.
Oh, yeah. They do have
Uh,
Dwayne Haskins.
They could give him a shot, but he has character issues.
Man, that guy's got buffalo sauce all over his fingers from the strip club. Man, that guy loves the strip club.
Is that Jameis Winston?
You want to eat a W?
Man, I was watching that the other day, that Winston Shelley or whatever you want to call it pregame, and that was like one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life.
How does that even
go
get you
back-
fired up? I'd be
Go back
scared.
and watch it, and it's weird.
Levante David said that was the most cringy thing he's ever heard.
Yeah.
You want to eat these W's, huh? And then he did it with the Saints. I'm like, no, we were gone from that, bro. Stop it. Just stop it.
Who wants to eat a W?
Get away from me, you freak.
You had a new shot. You got some bourbon chicken in New Orleans. Stop it.
Real.
Miami has a tough start. Pats and then the Bills. That's not fun.
Yeah, and then we have the Colts week 4.
You have 2 division games right off the back, eh?
Just like last year, man.
We
lost.
That's
and
crazy.
the Bucks too, week 5. Cool.
Who?
The Bucks week 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to the swing.
That's a
of
tough.
things.
That's a tough.
Dolphins.
start.
Dolphins have a very tough start, but their end is a lot better, and they have in the middle of their schedule they have a spot where they play 4 home games out of their 4 out of 5 games are at home, so they have time to like make their ground up a little bit if they do falter at the beginning. But who knows? We got the Raiders week 3. That's borderline a W.
Yeah.
You guys get T-Law in
London.
In London, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Wow, you guys want to hear a
it's
crazy
not
stat that I just saw up here? That we don't have a single Monday night football game in Broncos, which ends our
you don't have a quarterback.
which ends our streak, man. We had the longest streak in NFL history with 29 Monday night appearances. That's crazy.
I saw Dallas
you don't
only
have a
had
quarterback,
one.
right? Well, you do
Yeah.
have a quarterback, but I mean, you don't have a top-notch quarterback. Do the Dolphins have a Monday night game? I doubt it. Maybe they have one.
No. Oh, actually, yeah, they do. Week 16 against the Saints.
Oh, cool. People tuning in for Tua versus Winston.
Was that the surf and turf game?
Yeah. The
I think
battle of
our
the
Monday-
W.
And then you
Monday
have
night is
one.
against the Eagles, which is kind of dumb.
Eagles
you
have
have-
a Monday night game?
Against Cowboys.
What
Yeah,
in the world?
Divisional.
Oh,
Divisional.
that's why. Divisional. Oh, okay.
But still, like, why the Eagles? We only have one Monday nighter, which is surprising because we usually play like 2 1:00 games a year.
Hey,
So everything
they're
else
giving you
is
a bone, bro.
goddamn prime time.
Hey,
Roger
gotta
Goodell's
keep
giving you a
up and
bone.
down, man.
The Finns play. Oh, you guys play us on Thursday night on week 10.
Oh, I hate Thursday night games, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
They're
not
the
good.
biggest. They need to cut those, man. It's not enough time.
Yeah, the players hate them.
Oh, do you blame them?
No.
They're just getting out of the ice bath and they're ready to play again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised, man. I'm surprised they can't strike a deal with NCAA, man, to get them out of that Saturday night.
I
I
actually
really
like
like
watching.
that.
I like watching NCAA Saturdays, though.
Well, speak for yourself.
Well,
I did.
And the reason why, because it goes like the way of American football, right? Friday night high school lights, Saturday college, Sunday
Yeah.
NFL.
Yeah,
But still,
I
it's-
do.
it's
I
weird.
like the Saturday games last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't bad. I told we did have Saturday games last
Saturday,
year.
Sunday, Monday.
Especially during
Yeah.
COVID. There's nothing.
Cut into my Ohio State games. I didn't like that.
Oh, shut up
that's
in your
why they
Ohio
invented-
State, bro.
That's why they
Boo.
invented PVR, man, for times like this.
Yeah.
Hey, we have picture in picture now, man. We're living in 2021. You can have both on the same screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's Ohio State, Michigan, I'm watching that game live because I love watching them slaughter them.
Hey, whoa, now. Hey, hold up. I said the boys might have to make a road trip for that, man.
Hey, tell me I'm wrong.
Hey, you guys has been getting lucky, man, because we didn't have a quarterback. Now we do, so watch out.
Oh yeah, your quarterbacks have stunk the last 10 years.
Yes, they have.
Did they have Kirk Cousins?
No, we had his stepbrother or something. I don't
No,
know.
he went to Michigan State.
No, Michigan State. Okay.
Oh, you're actually. Oh, I thought you was like being like a joke from the previous.
No, I knew he went to Michigan somewhere.
Yeah.
I just didn't know where.
Yeah, MSU. I thought it meant just because how much they stunk. I'm like, no, yeah, we definitely had like Kirk Cousins' stepbrother or something.
I thought you were serious.
Oh no. So also with the week 1 too, we have Arizona kicking off against Tennessee Titans. That should be a pretty decent game. LA.
with Jordan Hicks on the trade block now. That's kind of interesting.
That is right.
I didn't think with them taking Collins, they're like, okay, now we're just gonna let him seek a trade. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
He put 2 really good years together for them too.
Well, last year I saw he had like 4 picks last year.
Didn't they just give him a deal last year?
I thought so.
Who?
I thought he got a contract last year.
Jordan Hicks.
He's a beast. Well, was.
And he's a great coverage linebacker.
Yeah, 150 tackles 2 years ago, 118 last year.
I'd take him in Miami.
Oh yeah.
For a third-round pick.
With zero fully guaranteed money. He's a solid. This is solid.
He's a tackle machine. He's good for 100 a year.
Tackle machine can lay back in coverage, get you picks and everything like that. Can cover those tight ends or those bigger receivers. He's a great pickup for any team.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that they're just going to give up on him because of Zaven Collins. What if Collins doesn't work out?
Mm-hmm.
Now you have you have 2 linebackers gone.
Because he's coming from Arizona, but they do have Isaiah Simmons though.
Yeah, that might be the reason too. I think is because they want him to play.
He's more of a flex guy. Like he's like a hybrid.
Yeah, he's like a
Jordan
safety linebacker. Defensive end.
Jordan Hicks is a true linebacker.
Yeah,
strong, big tackle machine. Can get after the quarterback, force fumbles.
Yeah, because Zaven honestly plays, I think, a lot like Isaiah Simmons. So that's interesting that they have both of them now.
Yeah,
what they're gonna do there?
Because they could put him like.
They said that they're putting Collins at the linebacker, which is kind of interesting.
Which is really interesting.
See a team like the football team or the Browns signing Hicks, somebody to add to the linebacker core.
Yeah, I would have said
the Browns because they just got JOK.
Walter Cormore,
yeah,
and he's kind of he can play coverage, but guy murders people on the.
He'd be nice in Miami just because didn't Miami get rid of their captain? That was a middle linebacker.
No, he was a safety, Bobby McCain.
Oh, okay.
But they did get rid of Van Noy earlier, right? So there is a spot.
Yeah, but they traded for the linebacker out of Houston.
Oh, you're talking about McKinney?
Yeah, McKinney.
Oh, yeah.
All right, then. Who else do we got here going? We have LA Chargers at Washington Football Team. That's another 1 o'clock game. Then we have the return of Joe Burrow versus the Minnesota Vikings at home. That'd be interesting, especially like you said, one of the biggest question marks is that offensive line, and they're going to get tested real quick with Daniel Hunter and all of them. So that will be
Riley Reef revenge game.
Oh Lord! Yeah, technically, yeah. So that'll be interesting because that's gonna be a true test to get it right out the gates, man. Because they have Daniel Hunter, Eric Kendricks. Who else they have basically on that defensive line with the middle linebackers?
They got some pretty good blitzing safeties and stuff too.
Yeah,
like Barr and all those guys too.
Yeah, Barr. That's what I'm thinking of. So it's gonna be really interesting. So it's gonna be see if did we make the right choice with getting Jamar Chase or no? Because I think if they can stick, if they can stick with the Vikings defense and their pressure, I think they might be good.
At least it'll be a cool jersey swap with Jefferson and Chase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be dope. Are they allowing jersey swaps this year? I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
They do like the after the game thing where they clean them and then they send it to them.
Actually, be Burrow and them, all three.
Yeah. How the hell they work that out? Like.
We'll split this one in half.
Yeah. Get the scissors. Going further, we have San Fran versus the Lions.
Yawn.
Yeah,
that game.
Eagles versus Falcons.
Yawn.
I would watch for the Pits. But
no, man, we almost went a whole episode without saying his name, man.
What do you guys think Jalen Hurts will do this year?
I like him.
I think he's
I like Jalen Hurts.
The team seems to like to play with him, so we'll see what happens. But hopefully, shit. Obviously,
this is gonna be a pretty cool one too. Seahawks versus Indianapolis Colts. That'll be an interesting one. Wentz first game against someone like the Seahawks with Russell Wilson.
Dude, the Colts might quietly have the best O-line. They're starting to build one, man.
That's them and the Chiefs for me right now.
Like if Eric Fisher comes back like good and healthy, like that's a great tackle.
Just imagine Eric Fisher and Quentin Nelson on the same side.
Yeah, there's no getting through.
I think Wentz is going to be. I think he'll have a decent season this year.
Oh, he has to. That's zero excuses.
Hey, that is my sneak quarterback for. Oh, I think Cody just disconnected. Battery probably died. Wentz is my sneak quarterback for fantasy this year. I'm going to hold out because I know people are just probably still going to glaze across them, and I'm going to be able to get them late, and this is going to be solid for me. So
I know I ain't drafting him because I can't stand him, but he literally has no excuse not to be good, basically.
Great O-line, great running, game first type of thing. You know what I mean? So he really, all the pressure's off him because if you think about it, he kept on getting pressure because he had to drop back and throw it. Like Miles Sanders, was it Miles Sanders?
Oh, yeah.
Miles Sanders, running the ball. Not really the healthiest player either, right? They really never had a run game.
My bad.
Yeah.
So we're going there.
The dog was barking. Had to go kokosh.
We have another Pigskin Panel fan, Dylan Okias here. He's saying he's taking Wentz first. Good buddy of ours in the fantasy league. So if you pick him first though, Dill, I mean, there's going to be some hats being eaten. I can tell you that for sure.
And Dill had Dak last year, and then he broke his ankle and didn't have him.
He was doing good for him for the time being, though. Going from there, this is probably going to be one of my favorite games of the first week. Is the Browns versus KC? I think that game is going to be dope.
I think that game is going to be week 1. Why does it got to be week 1?
I know.
Yeah.
Hey.
Be like a good week 15 game or something.
Yeah.
Like a midseason game, yeah. Because that definitely be.
We play the Chiefs week 2 at Sunday night.
Well, we faced the Chiefs twice, so yeah.
True.
Dylan said Mike and I felt that one.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, you guys did.
A lot of this the rest of the season.
Yeah. Just a lot of just slugging them back.
Miserable play followed that.
Hard to watch.
Yeah, and then as we said before, too, we have Joel's team, the Miami Dolphins, taking on New England at the crib in Boston. Going to be an interesting game. I think it's going to be a very interesting game. I've been watching some footage of Cam, man. He's looking real good. So now he has weapons.
Throw the ball.
Hey.
Cam gets so disrespected after last year, though.
Thank you, man. Cam gets
he's not that bad.
I watched him throw, and it was god-awful. I don't know if that's improved. It has to.
Bro, what did he have? 7 passing TDs? Who
did he have on that team?
Tim Tebow.
I mean, who did Tom Brady have on that team?
Oh, don't get me started with Tim Tebow.
Man.
Tim Tebow is a loser.
Edelman had his career-high game in passing yards with Cam Newton against the Seahawks, I think, last year, believe it or not.
Because that was the only weapon, but then Edelman gets caught with injecting steroids in his ass. So what are you even talking about there?
You guys are living in 2016. Let me know when you wake up.
Man,
I was just saying
he does very well. Good on him.
I'm not saying he's good.
I don't see it.
Cam can't throw anymore, man. Shoulder's gone.
Hey, we'll see. I still got love for my boy Cam, man. So I'm always hoping.
If he becomes a check down machine, he'll be fine.
Yeah, which he could be.
I think he could be like a Teddy. Yeah. A Teddy Bridgewater kind of just.
Okay, baby. Whatever. I see you showing some Teddy Two Gloves some love. I see you. Speaking of Teddy Two Glove, we got the Broncos with the Giants at New York. And I'm hoping our defense make Danny Dimes look like a 5th round pick.
They will.
So mainly every game.
Touche.
Danny Dimes.
I'm excited about the game. I really do think that we can handle the Giants in that game. So I'm marking down as a dub for me.
I'll bet you 5 cases of dew like Skip and Shannon that Danny Dimes has a good year this year.
So wait, are we betting 5 cases of dew like Skip and Shannon, or are we actually betting 5 cases of dew?
Well, exactly like them. They bet on Mountain Dew.
Yeah, they bet on Mountain Dew.
He really should.
Trust me, if it was anything else other than that, I'm pretty sure Shannon Sharp has no problem bringing a bottle of Hennessy on air. I'm pretty sure he's done it a few times.
But no, I mean, it's have you actually ever heard what the actual cases of dew means?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay.
No.
So cases of dew actually means a money bet, but they can't really talk about betting money on actual televised television.
So what is a case worth then?
A 2-4. So I guess it's $2,400.
One case?
Or two,
wow.
Yeah, or $240. It's either or. It's like $240 or $2,400. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what I was saying. Are we betting like Skip and Shannon, or are we actually betting cases of dew?
Oh, I can't afford Skip and Shannon.
Even if it's $24, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But Jones, as bad as he has been, should be good this year. He has so many weapons.
He's like Drew Lock, man. You have no excuse this year.
Jones will be good.
The worst guy he's throwing the ball to is Sterling Shepard, and he's good.
No, Evan Ingram's his worst target, in my opinion.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that's true.
He's fine.
I am not a big Evan Ingram fan, so I'll agree with you there.
He has butterfingers, bro.
Yeah, he's bad.
But if Saquon has a fully healthy year and Daniel Jones is bad, it's time to draft a quarterback. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But he's no good.
This is, like I said in the previous podcast before, this is a proven year for both of them. Because Saquon's contract year is coming up too. Let's not forget that either.
It's really concerning
how many another injury.
Yeah, how many ankle problems he's had is not good for a running back.
And his name is not Adrian Peterson either. So
Danny Dimes is like last year or the year before, I can't remember, was like third best quarterback throwing the deep ball. Now they have Tony Galladay, who's the number 1 receiver in deep balls.
That was his rookie year. That was
Danny Dimes'
main
issue is holding onto the ball. Like, he's always fumbling it, or when he gets hit, he can't hold on to it. So like his turnovers, interceptions wise, is a bit of an issue, but the fumbles is the major issue for Danny Dimes. He needs to really clean that up.
And he
looking like the brick out there.
Refuses to throw the ball away. He will throw it. He absolutely will not throw the ball away.
He's all about those completions.
Yeah, he doesn't tuck it when he gets hit. Like, the ball's everywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's the brick for you. Brick 2.0, Brocky Osweiler. Same size, too.
Oh, God.
I mean,
I hated everything about that guy.
Kenny Galladay, Darius Slayton, Kadarius Toney, Saquon Barkley. This offense.
They also got Kyle Rudolph, too, didn't they?
Ridiculous.
Yeah. He's hopefully going to teach Ingram how to play tight end. So just how he doesn't know.
Sony teach Tim Tebow that one too.
Kyle Rudolph's only in New York to teach Evan Ingram how to block. That's
the only reason, because Kyle Rudolph has been declining hard the last 3 years.
Hard. I think that harder's an understatement, bro. He has been.
They don't throw him the ball much in Viking land.
He's a bit of a Band-Aid too. He can't really stay
just
in the
end zone.
Yeah.
So he sounds like an Aaron Rodgers type of tight end then. Kid him on the Packers. And speaking of the Packers kick things off at NOLA against the Saints at 4:25. And depending on the Aaron Rodgers situation, this game could be either interesting or absolute snooze. Because if we have Jordan Love versus Taysom Hill,
dude, I hope it's Bortles.
Or Bortles.
I hope it's Bortles service, man. That would be unreal to watch that guy play again.
Bortles versus Winston.
Bortles Winston. I will say,
week 1.
Aaron Rodgers is gone. I'm going to draft him anyway, but I will still draft Devontae Adams because that guy loves throwing it to just force feeding good players. Yeah. He's terrible. He has no problem with throwing interceptions, and that's gold in fantasy.
Yeah, true. And then last but not least, for Sunday night, we had the Chicago Bears versus Los Angeles Rams. And I think this is going to be a cool one, too, because we're going to see Matt Stafford for the first time in L.A. It's going to be really, really interesting.
And he gets to play a team with 0 corners.
Yeah. So It might be a
Who's it?
slaughter fest. Rams versus Bears.
And Andy Dalton's confirmed playing week 1.
He is confirmed now playing week 1, eh?
He is?
Yeah, that's what I think Nagy said.
Why would they confirm him so early without seeing what
Yeah,
Fields can do?
5 months before.
Field just comes on to shreds. Everybody is just 10 times better than Dalton. Oh,
Yeah.
can't start
But,
him.
yeah. It's the NFL.
We have to
Things
give
can
Dalton.
change.
We have to give Dalton the job because that's the reason why he signed here.
Yeah, we have
You
to give him
can't
the
just-
job because I made the mistake signing him, so we have to at least start him one game.
I don't
Yeah.
know why paying him $10 million justifies him starting. That's nothing for a
No,
quarterback.
at all.
Like,
No,
like
Tyrod
Chad
Taylor,
Henne makes $5 million. You know what I
Tyrod
mean?
Taylor's getting paid more to be
But
the
What
back.
the wild thing about that signing is he made $4 million for Dallas last year, and he did not play well, and he got $6 million more dollars.
Mhm.
Yeah, imagine that.
Why?
Good
If
for
you
him.
suck, yeah. You want to get paid more?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, who's his agent? Because a lot of players need to go in with him.
Yeah. I
Did
didn't
you
go
guys
talk.
did you guys see the Thanksgiving games this year?
Oh, is the Rams on there?
No,
No,
Lions
it's Bears,
play.
Bears,
Oh.
Lions, Raiders, Cowboys, and Bills, Saints.
Raiders, Cowboys.
I'm
That's
not that
weird.
excited about those.
Yeah, Raiders, Cowboys.
Chicago and Lions are pretty good.
That's
We
a
usually
classic.
play a division
Uh,
team.
Lions play every Thanksgiving. So
Yeah. But that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like we're not going to see
Lions-
Matty pad the stats on Thanksgiving.
Lions and Cowboys are a staple on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cowboys have to be on Thanksgiving. Against the Raiders, though, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is.
And who was the last game?
Bills, Saints.
Hmm.
Depending on how
Really?
Winston plays, that could be interesting. Like how Winston plays up to that day,
Yeah.
it could be pretty good. Because then you have Josh Allen, Winston, Bills.
Lions, Cowboys, and Saints are all home teams on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Lions, Cowboys.
Saints
Oh.
are going to be interesting in general because I wonder how much Taysom Hill's going to play.
It's gonna be Jameis. If it's not Jameis, that's a
Yeah.
disgrace.
Yeah.
But I know, but, like-
doesn't play.
Like they're going to get Taysom in Hill. Like he's going to be in there at some point in games.
So-
like every game, he's going to have some sort of role.
This is an interesting question here because when they ran the Wildcat with Taysom Hill, they always had Breeze in at slot at wide receiver, but because Breeze is this not athletic type of thing,
Yeah.
really,
You don't even have to
Could we
put
see-
anyone on him.
could we see Winston catching a dime this year
No,
Eh,
on a little stutter step screen?
tears his ACL.
his hands are still wet from eating all those W's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, a little
What-
bit saucy on here.
Why is Taysom Hill like? Why does he have to be in the game plan? It makes no sense. He started 8 games last year and threw. Let me see here, 7 touchdowns in 8 games.
Yeah, Sean Payton loves him. Don't get it.
Like, why is he playing? I just actually don't get it. Like, I don't get it.
And Brandon says, doesn't the Cowboys usually play a division game on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we got absolutely spanked by Washington last year.
So they're giving you guys a bone then.
I think it said that. The Cowboys have played in every single Thanksgiving game since 1966, except for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Two times. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That's
Jerry makes sure we play on Thanksgiving every year.
Yeah. Well, this makes sense. Like
Yeah.
being America's team, Thanksgiving, you're with your family. We're gonna watch the Cowboys. You know what I mean? That just sounds like your American staple. Like we're having cornbread, stuffed yams, and
Yeah.
watching the Cowboys.
Get absolutely pumped.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah,
What?
Taysom Hill only threw 4 touchdowns. I was reading the wrong thing. He threw 4 touchdowns in 8 games. Oh my god.
And got paid handsomely.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely insane. And then to finish off that to finish off on the Monday, we have the Ravens versus the Raiders. And it's at Las Vegas's new stadium. Cody, what do you like about that? You guys gonna show them up in their own new house, basically?
I hope so. I mean, I imagine we will. But I mean, who knows? Week 1, right? But Monday Night Football. especially with the second hardest schedule, it's nice to at least have one game that's kind of easy to start the season off, right? Like, because next week, second week, who do we play? We play the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And then well, you play Detroit after, and then we play the Broncos, and we play the Colts, and we play the Chargers. Like, go on a string of difficult games. So it's kind of nice to start off.
Get ready. You're getting lock coming up in form against the Ravens too, baby. Watch out.
Yeah. Let's see. Are you guys at home? I don't know. Let's see here.
If it's at Mile High too, watch out.
Yeah, it is at Mile High.
Ooh.
Yeah, at 4:30.
Woo, you know, Lock's really swinging them.
Yeah.
Did Vegas play in that stadium last year?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
They did. I couldn't remember. I can't remember watching a single Raiders game.
Yeah, Matt Thompson, big shout out to you, man. Thanks for coming on. He says, settle down, Cody. No easy wins.
Hey, that's okay. I said week 1. You never know. Never know.
Week 1, you just never know, man. No one. Yeah. Everybody's getting out of stride, especially with everything going on right now. Yeah, you really just never know. Anything can happen.
I hope Max Crosby absolutely derails Lamar Jackson.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Flag on the play, ejection. Out of here.
Blowing through Bateman on his blocking assignment.
Yeah. Yeah. They got
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Will Fuller or what's his name? The receiver there you got. The PD boy.
Who?
Willie Snead.
Yeah, Willie Snead revenge game.
Is Willie Snead still there?
He's on the Raiders.
Oh, that is right. Revenge game. Watch out.
Yeah.
Oh, he might roast you guys for 150 and 2 TDs.
Oh, if that's two needles in the ass cheek.
Now, yeah, just absolutely get to your locker room. There's a note right on your locker.
Right.
Please go to the bathroom with this cup and return it.
Yep.
No, that's gonna be interesting though. Actually, man, I didn't even see the Bronco schedule, man. We probably have something ridiculous.
Who do the Ravens have to cover tight ends? Because I could see Darren Waller having a fucking day.
Oh, he will. That's also a revenge game.
Oh yeah. Patrick Queen is he more of a covers linebacker, Cody?
Yeah, they'll probably have. He was actually really bad in coverage last year, so hopefully he improves on that.
He had a pick or two, but they were like fluky ones, weren't they?
Yeah. He had a touchdown too. He had an okay. I think he was 4th in defensive rookie of the year, but I mean there wasn't that many good ones. But he was all right.
We get the rookies to start off.
I actually was kind of disappointed, to be honest, with how he played. So hopefully he plays better this year.
I hope for the Raiders' sake that safety they got in the second round is healthy.
Morig, yeah.
Oh, Morig?
Yeah, they're gonna need him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just looked at our schedule. We're not making the playoffs.
Well, at least you know.
Well, yeah.
That is an actual hard schedule. Like that is a bit ridiculous.
That's what I was saying, dude. I was looking at this. I'm like, this is a hard schedule. Like, you guys have like literally 2 easy games, not even 1, maybe.
It's our divisional games are the only easy games.
Well, let me tell you something, boys. There is no such thing as an easy game in the NFL.
It's true. On paper, though,
unless
like hard games.
Paper doesn't mean anything. Paper doesn't mean anything. It's all about scheme on scheme, offensive scheme on defensive scheme, and vice versa.
The thing that's kind of going against the Cowboys in this strength of schedule thing too is Washington is going to be a good team, and they didn't have a good record last year. They're going to be good.
That's not a lock. That's not a lock.
You don't think they're going to be good?
Fitzmagic had a good year last year. He's due for a bad year this year. That's the way his career's gone. 1 good year, 1 bad. 1 good year, 1 bad.
It's not Heineke.
Oh, cool.
Played well in the playoff game.
Cowboys, like it's just up in the air because I have no idea what a defense is going to look like. Like Dan Quinn's defense could be very good. It could be who knows.
Absolute popsicles.
Yeah,
I mean, it's optimistic.
It's definitely going to be better than last year. That was an absolute joke.
Sharp says the Cowboys have no chance at the playoffs or whatever, but I mean, that division's a complete. Nobody knows.
Oh yeah, it is
Nobody
wide
knows what
open.
the fuck's going on there. The Cowboys could easily win that division if Dak stays healthy. He's the best quarterback in that division by a country mile.
I guess the only positive thing is
Mhm.
every other team in our division has to play the same teams in that other division, like the Chiefs division.
Yeah.
So
It's just the way the schedule goes this year.
Yeah.
But either way, if the Cowboys can win every divisional game, they're gonna make the playoffs.
yeah,
If they beat the Giants
Generally.
twice, the Eagles twice, and the Skins twice, they're making the playoffs.
The thing the Cowboys have going for them is that division's probably the weakest division quarterback wise. Dak's easily the best quarterback.
Oh
in
my
the, in the
God.
division.
Not even close.
yeah.
I wouldn't even know who the second best quarterback would even be. Fitzpatrick probably.
Probably.
Can't say it's
Then-
Daniel Jones. And can't say
Then
it's
I'd
Hurts.
say Hurts and Jones are probably like up in the air
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Hurts looks good and Jones has to prove himself. So who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, Dak's the best quarterback in that division by a mile.
Oh yeah, it's not
Yeah.
even close. Like you said,
And
him
he
on
was-
him on 1 foot is better than all the quarterbacks there, man.
Yeah.
The sad part is he was a 3rd round or 4th round pick.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Character issues.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
see, that's the thing. He had a DUI, I think, in college. He slipped to the 4th. Mac Jones has
had
2
of them.
first-round pick.
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense.
yeah. Nothing's up.
Mhm.
Dak's one of the better dudes in the NFL too. Like he's
Yeah,
a
he's-
genuinely good
This is a
dude.
solid dude. Yeah,
Good character guy, good leader. So it's a good quarterback to have.
yeah. We get the 2 rookies starting off. So we get the Giants, then we get Jacksonville, and then the Jets back to back.
Imagine
Yeah.
if Zach Wilson,
I hope
imagine
Surtain
Wilson
gets 2
loses
picks.
that job.
We get Zach Wilson at home too. So watch out. We're gonna be hungry for him.
Yeah. Give me 2 Surtain picks in that game, please.
Before we go, what do you
On
guys
the parlay?
what do you guys think T-Law and Zach Wilson will do year one?
I think
Like
T-Law's
yardage wise.
I think T-Law's gonna have a better season in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see T-Law getting like 3,200 yards.
Yeah.
3,200. You
Yeah.
don't think he can, I think he can get like 4,000 to be honest. You guys
Who,
don't think
who's
that?
he throwing to though?
DJ Chark,
Marvin
Marvin Jones.
Laviska Shenault, who's the man.
No.
Yeah, Chanel is
Scott
Laviska
Hurts.
Shenault, his
Marvin
problem
Jones
is he just
running
has to stay healthy. Like Laviska is nasty. He's just a band-aid.
Yeah.
He's been a band-aid ever since college. But he has the talent to be nasty, but it's just sucks. You know what I mean?
Tim Tebow.
Oh,
Yeah, Tim Tebow.
What are you laughing? What are you laughing for?
Tim Tebow sucks, man. Like, what
not even
piece
he's not even a tight end. Doesn't he make
the,
sense?
the man, the worst thing about Tim Tebow, man, is like we was talking about earlier. Skip saying that Tim Tebow's a better blocker than Shannon Sharp. Like, what
He's literally a Hall
world
of Fame
are we
tight end.
in?
How do you like? How do you?
Sharp was literally like, "Go call my teammates. Go out. Go."
Why does Shannon Sharp even give into that? I'd be like, dude, you have no idea what Tim Tebow is blocking is like.
Man,
you're literally pulling
I'll just wear my
You're
gold
pulling
jacket
this out of
next
nowhere.
interview.
Well, one, according to Skip, blocking is all about desire. It's
Not
not about
skill.
it's not about
Hey,
technique.
ask-
It's not about
ask
skill. It's
Evan
not
Ingram
about
about skill.
footwork. It's just straight desire. If you want to block him, you will. He says.
Blocking might be
Okay,
the
cool.
least desire related thing I can think of. You literally have to be good at it.
Exactly. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Like, Skip, why don't you get out there and be an O-lineman for the Cowboys? I'm sure they need a right tackle. It's all about desire, right? You want to do it, right? Go do it then.
Yeah, the shit Skip says, how does that go through your mind and be like, I'm gonna say this on national TV, and everyone's gonna agree with me?
I'll tell you why.
No, you're a
'Cause every
moron.
I'll tell you why, because every video gets 150.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's all clickbait. That's all.
So
that's
Braga, man,
Skip is right now.
start saying some crazy ass shit, man. I'll put that as the title for these podcasts.
Tua
It's-
Tagovailoa has the best hip in America. It's
The worst part is he's talking
Science
about
proves. Science proves it.
Science proves it. He has some Himalaya salt from the volcanoes of Mount Vesuvius.
Who's a scientist? Doesn't matter. Science proves it. So
The worst part is he's talking about a tight end that's in the Hall of Fame that's won a Super Bowl with 2 different teams.
Yeah.
It's not even like it's like an average
And
guy.
Tim Tebow that played baseball at AA 2 weeks ago.
Shannon
even
Sharp
make it in
equals,
there.
Shannon Sharp equals Evan Ingram blocking skills.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, there it is. There's the Braga skip. I'm putting that. Yeah. Shannon Sharp equals Evan Ingram. Ceiling. Pro comp.
If this doesn't work out for Tebow, he's strapping on the skates next. I'm gonna try that.
Oh, he's a goalie next year.
This guy
For
tries
Tampa
to
Bay.
play every sport and
Maybe
stinks at it.
javelin,
Yeah,
javelin, some track and
javelin.
field.
yeah. He's gonna be a decathlete.
He's going to be the ping pong champion in the U.S. Watch.
Then
Tries the
fight-
NBA.
Just dips his toes and everything.
God.
Hey, Miami, I heard you need some more players in the Heat. I could be a power forward.
Yeah,
Me and Bam Adebayo.
yeah. And then like the report comes out from Jacksonville, like, oh, players are upset and some personnel's upset. Well, no shit.
What it be?
If I was a tight end that played tight end my whole life, I'd be a little upset that you signed a guy that's never played it in his entire life, that may take my position. Like, no shit,
just
people
a-
are upset.
All that
Every
is,
practice.
all that is to put fans in the stands. That's all that is.
Yeah. I get
Hands
it, but
down.
why sign him? Just sign him to a PTO, like a professional tryout.
Well, they
Yeah,
probably
you
signed him, and if they cut him, it's nothing.
Probably, yeah.
There's nothing.
Every-
there's nothing
every-
guaranteed in that.
I would
Every
hope.
It'll be like
practice.
it'll be like
I
a
would
Trent
hope he gets
Richardson.
cut.
Trent Richardson to the Ravens, $0 guaranteed. It'll be
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
it's
The only thing that's guaranteed with Tim Tebow is that he's taking a knee and praying to God before he takes his first snap. That's the only thing that's guaranteed.
yeah.
Every practice. We got 30 minutes of our lives to go out there and be great.
Or you're gonna
Everybody-
regret it.
Everybody shut up and sit down,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey man, I'm hungover.
better-
I know you don't know what that's like, but I'm hungover. Relax.
It's
Yeah.
definitely better than Who Wants to Eat a W.
You know what?
Yeah.
That is true. That is very true.
Can't give him that.
I'll take passion over the W.
Who wants to eat a W? Not me, and please don't yourself. God.
There's COVID going around. Don't put your fingers in your mouth.
Yeah.
Got some hand sanitizer on those fingers, boy.
Yeah. New bottle.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Just go back
And
to
then
the locker room.
The crazy thing about it is he could maybe make the team. Like
My
the Jags,
God is an awesome God.
The only reason I guarantee, like he shouldn't, but I
Remember when
think he will for jersey sales. Like he'll make
Oh,
it because of jersey
100%.
sales.
who is even
Yeah,
their
he's a
tight
cottage,
end?
because
Is it
that- he's-
O'Shaughnessy? I don't even know who their tight end even is. The Jags. I'm pretty
It
sure
might
that's who
be
it
a-
is.
Might be
Oh,
a
they-
Shaughnessy.
They said it the other day. It's a no-namer. I can't remember.
I'll look this up.
Oh, I mean that makes sense why you couldn't remember if it's an no-namer.
Yeah, it's a guy. I don't know.
Oh,
Who he is.
O'Shaughnessy's their backup. It's Manhurts. Chris Manhurts.
Chris Manhurst. Yeah.
O'Shaughnessy's the backup. Oh, right.
O'Shaughnessy-
He was from
O'Shaughnessy-
the Panthers. He
What?
played on the Panthers.
O'Shaughnessy's not even the backup on the one I'm looking at. It's Luke Farrell as the backup. Tyler Davis.
That's who they just drafted.
Oh,
Luke Farrell,
oh yeah, he is a rookie. Yeah.
the Buckeye. That's why I know.
So if they drafted a tight end, man, there is not a single shot in hell. He's a. There's no way.
There was literally talks. I know it's crazy, but there was literally talks of Mike Gesicki getting traded to Jacksonville for James Robinson and a pick.
That'd be
Wow.
unreal.
That'd be unreal for you guys.
That there was talks of that. I don't know how far it went or whatever, but I seen it on the Miami Herald.
Kind
I
of
love me
depletes.
some Gesicki though, man.
Yeah,
I
it kind of
love-
depletes your tight ends.
I love
Who?
Gesicki. No, we got Adam Shaheen, Durham Smythe, and the kid we drafted, Hunter Long. So it's not
Long.
it's not depleted, but it's an unknown. But like
Yeah, but
Gesicki's
it's
a free agent
it's
next
a Snoop
year.
Dogg who. It's a Snoop Dogg who
Yeah.
moment until they
Yeah.
show us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Gesicki's
But yeah, you're subtracting from there to add somewhere else.
right.
Yeah. But at the same time, you bring in Will Fuller and those boys too, so that can also be a subtraction too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
really, addition by subtraction, getting
I
James
guess-
Robinson's
well,
going to play
with
a higher
Waddle there,
role.
with Waddle there too, Gesicki's going to see less targets for sure.
Right. So
Yeah.
I'd rather take a James Robinson than have a Mike Gesicki at that point. You know
Plus,
what I mean?
Gesicki's a free agent at the end of the year. He's going to cost $10 million per. Let's be honest with each other here.
If
And
I
then what
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Robinson, the second or third rounder?
Who?
Robinson, James.
Third
Undrafted.
rounder.
He was undrafted.
Was he a third rounder?
Dude.
Was he undrafted?
Was he undrafted?
Yeah,
Yeah.
last year. I'm pretty sure last year
It
actually.
was last year. He was a rookie last year.
Last
He
year
almost-
was a rookie
he almost
year. I didn't know
broke
he was
the-
undrafted, though.
He almost broke the record for most yards by an undrafted running back.
Who did it? Arian Foster?
Oh, probably. I'll look it up. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember he was undrafted because I said it a few times, and I had him in fantasy too.
It was Phil Lindsay that broke that record.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Really?
Rushing?
yard.
Rushing.
Gotta look this up.
Yeah. For an
Maybe.
undrafted rookie.
Maybe. James Robinson had 1,000 yards, though.
But I think Philip Lindsay literally had like 1150, if I'm not mistaken.
Why would they let him go?
Trust me, that was the biggest thing on the offseason of Broncos fans. If you look up Broncos fan Philip Lindsay on Twitter right now, people are still probably gas and paying for it.
After this draft, I see why.
Well, yeah. Now we
but
got another 5 years or 4 years.
They didn't re-sign him long before the
I
draft.
know, but I'm assuming they had an idea of
They had an idea
guys
that they
they
were probably
wanted.
going to either get NTN, Javonte Williams type of thing in the second.
because they traded up to get Javonte Williams.
They traded him up, yeah.
So
they
I feel like they had something in mind.
They either we're gonna let him slip into the second or move up for him.
Yeah.
Oh, so Robinson last year surpassed Dominic Rhodes for the most yards from scrimmage of any undrafted rookie in league history.
Yeah, that's yards from scrimmage though.
Yeah.
That's rushing and passing.
Rushing yards, it looks like I think he finished with the third most in a season by an undrafted back.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a terrible team.
And he got hurt at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did break it. James Robinson breaks Philip Lindsay's undrafted rookie record.
For scrimmage yards or rushing yards?
Most scrimmage yards.
Yeah. So that's
pretty-
all purpose.
That's
all
pretty
purpose
crazy,
basically.
man. Philip Lindsay's a boss, man. Why did he sign in Houston? What a buzz.
Philip Lindsay still has the most undrafted rookie yards in a game. Still 110. It's kind of crazy.
Really?
But I think he would. I think Weston Hall would have broke that though too.
He's a Denver boy too. Why the fuck they get rid of him for?
You're talking about like Denver boy. You're talking about born and raised in Denver, went to Denver High School, went to Colorado University, and then got undrafted.
I think he was pretty pissed when they drafted Williams too.
Oh, he was pissed when we traded for Melvin Gordon.
Yeah.
Again, I think everybody was pissed about it. Like anything was going on with Philip Lindsay in that whole scenario, everybody was pissed. I don't think anybody was happy about it at all.
He already
Second,
signed in Houston long before the draft, so he didn't give a fuck what Denver did, I'm assuming.
No.
So I think like a Williams Lindsay tandem would have looked nice. Like Gordon's not bad, but like he's prone to injury every year.
Yeah. I like Javonte Williams though, man. Whew.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I told you guys from the get-go, me and Cody, we was like Javonte Williams. I said Javonte Williams is RB 1.2 or 1.2, sorry.
Yeah.
He looks
I had him at 2 as well, ahead of Etienne. But yeah, we'll see, I guess. Like he's coming from a small school football wise.
Having him at RB2, man, it definitely I think is going to help him big time. You know, it's not too much pressure. You know, he can just go out, ball out, just be a bulldozer.
Yeah. You might see 60-40 though. You might see 60-40 split.
Yeah.
You might get a lot more carries than you'd think the first year.
If we see a Brown situation, Kareem Hunt and all them, I'll take it any day of the week. You know what I mean?
They traded up to get him, so they want him to play for sure.
Yeah. Oh, hands down. And the cool thing about him too is that he was splitting carries with Carter there, Michael Carter. So like he's not really worn out either. So
no, yeah, like we were saying before, it's like the Georgia situation with Michelle and Chubb.
Yeah. So
where they're not like it's not like what's his face last year.
You
played for
about,
Wisconsin.
Wait, you talking? You're talking about Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, yeah, because he was heavily relied on in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
that was a concern
he was their
coming out.
offense.
But he looks fine. Like he doesn't really have injury problems, but will it catch up to him?
Well, look at Bryce Love. That happened. The exact same thing with Stanford. He was the man, the main offense, and all of a sudden he goes.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be the lead back at the Redskins last year, their football team.
Oh, but then something happened. Didn't
Pretty sure he got cut like 2 weeks ago.
He got cut
with
his knee, and it was just never the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
because Gibson played well too.
Oh yeah, Gibson's nasty. Like Gibby all day. Especially the way he turned up at the end of the season. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting start to the season though, fellas. It's gonna be.
I just can't wait to see who gets cut from what team, so the Dolphins can pluck somebody.
like that like the crane machine
at the arcade. Yeah, I want the iPhone. I want the iPhone 11. I don't want no stuffed animal. I want an iPhone 11.
Hey man, you're already behind, bro. By that time, the iPhone 13 is gonna be out.
You're playing stack 'em. That's your problem. You're playing stack 'em.
Hey man, nobody cuts an iPhone 12, all right?
You're gonna get up to the sixth block of stack 'em and take out the little prize instead of going for the big prize, man.
And it somehow never works.
Yeah.
Give me 5.
I swear to God, I timed it perfectly. Nope.
Yeah, you look at it, you get it timed perfectly, it just jumps over, shaking the machine.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I wanted that PS4 in there.
Psych. A PS1. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh,
Better chance of just kicking the machine than ever actually winning it. Doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that in the key machine where it like goes up. You had to stick the key all the way through. That one makes me so mad.
Cool.
Like that one actually aggravates me so much.
I love the light one. The big bubble. The light goes around. You got to hit it on your thing when it's in front of you.
Yeah.
You ever play that game? You get all the tickets.
What
or
are
whatever.
you talking about, Mike, bro? Like what?
Yeah, how do we get onto this anyway?
Can I just ask what has this podcast become? We're talking about arcade games.
Man, this is
everyone's a kid at heart.
This is the Pigskin Panel being 100% transparent because this is what we do, guys. We're not being fake and phony. This is us. So
yes,
and not like the Jordan Peele movie.
Good movie, by the way.
But with saying that, before we get convoluted into some other conversations here, because it might be late night with Mike. If he's going into beer numero, I don't know, 5, 7, 10 at this point, who knows? But honestly, guys, again,
undetermined.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I'd rather not say.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get the pour. Ooh, that's not a Stella pour, bro.
Oh, that's nice horrible.
Yeah. But with saying that, guys, we're gonna wrap up the episode here. Again, we just want to give a big shout out to everybody in our comment section, those that watch during as well as watch afterwards, man. We've been getting this nonstop love saying how this is such a great podcast. We're doing a sports podcast, right? Big shout out to TJ the Mayor and their podcast Beyond the Tracks. And it's if you're interested in that, man, it's hilarious. If you're into music, the culture, just different things in the urban culture, it's a hilarious podcast. Go check them out. They always show love to the Pigskin Panel, so we just want to make sure we give them love back. And he's also a Baltimore Ravens fan, so him and Cody down there, they're part of the Flock gang. But as well as a big shout out again to one of our sponsors here, Extraordinarily Average. We're still waiting for some merch to rep on the pod too as well. Definitely go check them out. Again, the link for that will be in the description below. And of course, if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to us. Make sure you have that notification bell clicked on. That way, whenever we go live, whenever our videos are posted, you get notified and you'll be able to check them out. As well as make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms, being able to engage with us, show your support and love through there too. Cody's rocking that at the Pigskin Panel. Again, we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. We're on it all. So definitely go check us out. Again, it's easy at the Pigskin Panel. And definitely, we just love it because, it feels like every podcast, our community keeps on growing and growing. And it's just awesome to connect with everybody. We got a few small YouTubers saying, we have a great channel and stuff like that to keep it up. So it definitely keeps us going. So definitely what do you guys think about the schedule? What do you guys think about Aaron Rodgers possibly leaving? What do you think about we didn't even get on the topic of Las Vegas. I guess, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas with the football stadium becoming a club after the football games, which I think that's just asking for trouble. We'll find out week 1. And that could be bad news for the Ravens too. So Cody, you might want to make sure that your boys are out of there after the game.
Yeah,
but
you ever seen the movie The Replacements? The football movie, The Replacements. They got the cheerleaders smacking their asses and all that shit. That's what's going down in Raider Town. So Lamar Jackson, keep your eyes on the prize, all right?
Yeah.
Don't be looking at no females.
Keanu Reeves is coming in, man.
Yeah, Shane Falco.
Yeah, if you're Ravens fans, make sure you go talk to Deshaun's lawyer before any of that happens. You don't want to end up in that situation.
Well, let's see if he gets out of trouble first.
Definitely. But before we end the podcast off here, fellas, man, do you guys want to just give the fans some lasting words before you sign off here? Bragg, I'll start with you, my man.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I feel like this podcast gets better and better every single time that we get on here. It gets easier and easier. It's just a flow. Other conversation's fantastic. You got Sharpie drinking beer. You got Cody over there with haircuts. You got AJ over there. One day he's rocking. One day he's got a White Claw. One day he's got a Michigan hat on. One day he's got a Denver hat on. We're just doing our thing over here. So thanks for tuning
in. Sharpie, man, how about yourself?
Oh wow, Bragg kind of nailed it there. I don't know. What am I supposed to say after that? My God. Extraordinaryaverage.ca. That's it.
I was going to say, I'll give a shameless plug. Extraordinarily Average. Check them out. That's all I got.
Yeah, they got some pretty good gear.
Some great merch, and they have collections dropping all the time. So definitely make sure you're connected with Extraordinarily Average if you want some of their merch, because it's going to be here and not.
And also follow them on Instagram. It is the most hilarious
comedy
of information you'll ever see in your entire life. Has me gutting on the regular. I can't wait to win the Arby's gift card.
Hey, I'm in that competition too.
There's an Arby's gift card.
Oh yeah. Give me a large curly fry with some large roast beef sandwich.
Can I get 50 roast beef sandwiches to go?
Hey, actually, crazy.
That's
steak prices too.
Sure, you get $20 back, by the way.
Real story. I've never had Arby's in my life.
Real story.
Is it good? Is it good?
They have the best. They used to have really good curly fries.
Their curly fries are the best to die for.
Just make sure you make sure you eat it at home, though. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Fair enough.
And whatever you do, don't get the bacon cheddar. That sucks. Like the cheddar and it's just terrible. And it comes out sloppy. You just don't want it. It's just bad news.
It's that bacon you get from the grocery store you put in the microwave, I bet.
Yeah, it's like the Tim Hortons. It's just not good. Like it's still raw. It's not even pork. What is this? All right, though, fellas. We're going to sign off here again. Everybody, we love you. Thank you for coming out and supporting the Pigskin Panel. But this has been your boy, AJ Lavender, my man, Joe Braga, Mikey Sharp, and Cody McGuire. We are the Pigskin Panel signing out. Till next week, everybody. Peace.
I hate the Ravens.
Oh, here we go.